Good afternoon, friends. This is Ray, DutchUFO4Real. Yesterday we didn't have a stream, but today I'm back. We are flying finally to Lublin, to Poland. We had one day stop, and we also had some fuel issues because we had a stream for about 2 hours. So we're back on road now again to Lublin Airport. Estimated time of arrival is about 46 minutes and counting. We have live weather on, and we are going to Polish airspace, and we're going to Poland. I hope you enjoyed the flight, as always, and thank you very much for joining my sessions, and thank you also very much for your support. Let's see how the wind is doing today on our flight. We're pretty much 12 knots from the right. And let's see, on the Volanta map, I have to press the destination, so let's see what the destination was. And that is EPLB, so we have to do that in Volanta. So this is Lublin. Live weather is on. It's good weather. It's almost 6 in the evening. I don't know why the Volanta is now not showing up, but the route. But we still have the route here, so you can see us following it now on the little nav map. We will finally land at Lublin in Poland. It's like coming home because my family lives in Poland. And we are at 43 minutes until we reach the airport. Show you a bit around outside. Just a few more minutes and we will cross the border to Polish airspace. And you can also see it, that we are about 6 kilometers. You see it counting down, almost 5 kilometers away from the border. So we're almost in Polish airspace. We are not high, we're cruising about 1,300 feet. There is absolutely strong winds, about 12 knots, coming from the right side of the airplane. And we are almost, as you can see, 1 point, almost 1 kilometer away from border. And you can say that we are now there in Polish airspace. There's even a checkpoint here on the border. We're making lots of wind, so we also consider that when we are going to land at Lublin. And we will reach the airport in about 'Check. Now we're going good. And you can see that we were very close to the Belarusian border with Poland. 2 days ago we had to land in Belarus, but they kept on scaring. They gave us kerosene to continue our flight. This is a military checkpoint. flying really close to the border of Belarus and Poland. We are now in Polish airspace. And we'll continue our destination to Lublin Airport. I'm gonna go a bit higher. We put it on 3000 and we'll get the autopilot for a second. Altitude hold mode is off, flight level change is on, and we put it on autopilot. Zoom a little bit more. We don't want to stall. Vertical speed bump on. Continue autopilot. Check the map. We're flying about 234 kilometers per hour. And we set the altitude to about 3000 feet. Hi, good night, good evening, my local time. I'm a bit struggling, as you can see. I was just flying a bit around and I had a bit of troubles, but I'm trying to figure out where to go. How are you doing? Ah, good. Yeah, I just finished work, came home, eat something, do a little stream. I'm going to Poland, to Lublin. I want to land there, but I had some troubles with my navigation and understanding the navigation right now because I had the idea that I was going into circling, and now I see it counting off again, the estimated time. So I had some troubles with that, but it looks like we are going now the right way again. Uh, Rookie in flight, um, but everything is good. Done a lot of flights until now. I come from the Netherlands. I came 1.5, 2 weeks ago. I took off from Rotterdam Airport near where I live. We went to Denmark, or first Germany, then Denmark, Norway, a couple of routes, then back to Sweden, Finland, Latvia, and then now we're heading to Poland. So yeah, it's confusing by learning. Yeah, thanks, because um, still counting down. Yeah, it's counting down because I was on heading. I was on autopilot. I was going the right direction, and then I thought, well, okay, let's take these blue gates off, that these help assistance stuff. And I thought it was still cruising the same time and the same length of this line that you see, but for some reason I was circling around, uh, and I'm doing now again. You see, it's counting upwards again. So I don't know what is going wrong, because look, you should say that I'm following, I'm going in front. And when I look at the little nav map, okay, I'm going a bit off the line. Maybe that's the reason. So I should go a bit more to the right. Maybe we're gonna try that a bit. Let me see what this nav map says first. And to put the heading a bit back. Press it a little bit on autopilot again. Yeah, look, now we're going a bit back to the original line or route. So yeah, it's a bit confusing, but I'm learning. And I don't know why these autopilots, even when I put heading on, it goes the wrong direction. Maybe I pressed something completely wrong or so. I don't know. Yeah, that would be great because you know, I am looking in the evenings at this Garmin 1000 stuff on YouTube, following some instructions, and then I think, okay, I understand. You know, also with now I fly it on GPS, but also with VOR, and I think, oh, it's very normal that you do this instructions and you do press these buttons, and then when I'm in my own flight and I'm sitting in this cockpit and I'm looking at these screens, and I think, oh, what was it? So I have to follow a lot of instructions to exactly understand what I need to do. But the strange thing is that it is on autopilot and it is on, our heading selection is off. Maybe in a few I'll tick on the heading selection again and it should follow the line, the original route. So let's see what happens. So I'll press heading again. So now it should slowly adjust itself. Let me see if it's gonna turn now. Slowly. Looks like it does. Yeah, the CDI. It looks like that it is now going the original route again. Maybe not completely on it, but we will follow the normal line. That it doesn't go too far. Wait, because otherwise... See, now it goes back again. So this is really strange. Oh, and now I'm completely paused. Very strange this is. Wait, because this is not going good. Well, I can also fly myself if I keep it this way. I should absolutely be there. It's strange. It's really strange. Because heading is there. Go do it. Press auto. Look what it does. Now turn back again. Okay. Here. That's crazy. I'm not gonna look at this stuff. I'm just gonna fly myself, and I should be there on this. So sorry for this rookie experience. And the crazy thing is that I flew about maybe 6,000 kilometers or something, and I think one more time this happened to me, but I don't know really why this happens. So but you said I should absolutely follow your instructions and look for this Garmin 1000 thing to understand. Yeah, CDI. Ah, we are closing in, you see. Going a bit off again. Should go the other way. Bit more this direction. Maybe it's more bit there. It is. Yeah. And thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it a lot. And everything was fine. Maybe now you can see it again because I took off these blue gates as help lines. So maybe these things that you see where the CDI also is, this is the actual route. Only it displays it now in the navigation. So I should follow that path. Oh, sorry, press the wrong button. You see what autopilot does. You say, let me see what it does. Autopilot. Okay. Now we're flying good. We are closing in. Even when this place doesn't. So what part of the world are you coming from? Ah, Pennsylvania, USA. Nice. And do you fly yourself already a long while? Because I'm, what I said, I'm a pretty kind of a rookie. Of course, I fly my, I'm 53 years of age now, and I'm flying from the first flight simulators or something. But of course, you can take off. But now I'm really in an older age, learning to fly and to understand a little bit of the instruments. Looks like we are going the right way now because we are in these virtual gates. So autopilot picked it up again. So yeah, yeah, me too. I guess it was something like Chicago O'Hara where you took off. Um, I always tried to land something on Alcatraz. Only there were a few sprites on your screen or something. Ah, yeah, mixed field. It was, yeah, mixed field. Gee, I forgot the name. Yeah, mixed field. My gosh, it's a really long time ago. Yeah, and after that, I started with I think in my youth, I started with a Commodore 64 or something, and then had an Amiga 1000, and then I started to go into the PC scene, and that's what you said. And you had mixed field, the old days of Leisure Suit Larry. Falcon or something was first with F-16, later stages. And there were so many flight simulators in those days. From Chuck Yeager or something, you could take all kinds of missions from his, uh, his stuff he did. So yeah, come from a long road, just like you are. I still don't understand how to read the instruments. Yeah, we're going good now. But I want to learn a bit more about this Garmin stuff. Not only the navigation, because I also tried not in how you say it, stream mode, but just fly yourself. That you can also navigate here to airports. You can also set in the ILS if the airport has an ILS in this system. I tried it yesterday one time and it worked, but on the other hand, it's a small plane and it's also nice to just fly on visuals and look out of your window to see how you position towards the airport. So yeah, are you flying yourself big planes? Ah, nice. Yeah, I love it when you guys do this. When I'm done streaming myself, I always watch, and lots of respect um, for doing that, because my God, you have to press so many buttons and understand how this works. Um, that yeah, what I said first, I'm gonna do the small planes, and I really enjoy it because what I said, I've had now a very big trip already from the part where I live in Holland. Uh, I'm now a bit on the back road back, so I'm going through Poland. I want to look a bit in my. Ah, nice! You'll be on tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Poland. My family-in-law lives in Poland, so for the last 15 years I have been a lot in Poland. So I want to see with my little nav map how I can also do something like just doing routes with nice interest points, so I can fly a bit with that in stream, not only going from one airport to another. Um, yeah, and from there going to Hungary, Bulgaria, Turkey, Greece, going to Italy, and then finally head back to Austria or Switzerland, Alps, and then fly back home. So a long trip with the Cessna, and I try to keep it. I try to keep the routes on my Discord channel, so people can see what I'm flying, or what my current routes are, and my archived routes, and with a little bit of help of AI, I also try to calculate the distance that I already have done. So yeah, it's a little bit of to show your audience what flights you do. And yesterday I spoke to a friend of mine. Wouldn't be a nice addition to Flight Simulator that you could join together in one plane or something? And you could also give another person lessons while flying. So I hope they maybe bring it out in the future. Also for your guys in big planes, it would be very interesting. Ah, yeah. Ah, maybe they give it an extra edition or something. Uh, it would be a nice feature. I think I saw not yesterday, or maybe it was yesterday, someone who's flying the latest Airbus or something. He showed me that they now have head-up display or something. It looks pretty amazing when on ILS and heading toward the airport with your head-up display. Yeah. The only thing is that what I saw, but it was very short that I could see it because he was already in landing procedure. That for a pilot, it was a bit, of course, maybe because he's looking a bit more to his screen. I found it very difficult to see the exact uh, position towards the landing spot where you have to land, the runway. I forgot the name of the runway. And I said, well, maybe it would be nice you could adjust the HUD in another kind of color, like yellow, you know, but you can wear yellow glasses in a car to actually see better when it's, for example, snowing or something. You could have a bit more better visual. What does he do with the stick? Okay. It's almost 7 o'clock here in the evening. Late sunshine. We are on actual weather. Let's see where we are now, right now. Well, we actually did a better job right now. About 15 minutes. And what is the actual speed? 250 kilometers an hour. And with every time you learn a bit more. I bought my first rudder controllers not that long ago. I have now not that expensive Logitech, SciTech I have now, but I have to learn to use it because now I also have the rudder controls on my joystick and I still have to adjust it a bit so it is calibrated good. So yeah, but it gives an extra experience when you use the rudder controls as well. Ah, nice. Yeah, you can adjust the power or the stiffness, but every time when I'm on the rudder and you try to be in the middle, the plane wants to go to the left, but somebody else told me that it's also in the real life situation that it gets a bit to the left, so I am constantly adjusting to push it a bit to the right. But it gives a nice it's nice to use it. I was looking for, lots of people gave me tips, buy this, buy that. I was looking at this wing stuff. It looks very nice, but I thought, well, I'm a rookie, just try to buy a bit less expensive and first see how if I enjoy it before I buy something better. And if you use it already for 3 years, it must be good. Yeah, they are really expensive. 350 euros or something here in Holland when you want to buy it. And I'm a bit afraid that when I buy it, I also have to pay the taxes when it comes to Holland. So the customer services will see the package. So yeah, this is good. It was about 119 euros or something, this one. Ah, nice. Ah, nice. I was looking at it last evening and yesterday evening I was looking at this Sim Expo, but it really it really let my jaw drop a lot because I saw so many nice stuff. You feel like a kid in the candy shop when you look at that. And yesterday I was looking at a guy who has this seat at home with all this force feedback stuff in it. You know, I had this virtual reality headset on, this Moza flight stick or yoke, what he used. My gosh. But I think you guys in the US even have more nice stuff than we have here in Holland. Flight simulator gear. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely, that's true. Yeah, that's the great thing now with the internet and everything online. You can buy everything you want. Yeah, I was looking at VR a little bit not that long ago because um, my niece, her husband, he bought a MetaQuest 3, yeah, for his son, and I was looking at guys that they use it with Flight Simulator, but I don't know if it's really so good. And you have also these expensive ones, Little Big Screen Beyond 2, and yeah, all those other VR stuff. But I had a, I had a VR glasses for my old PlayStation. I bought it, maybe used it a couple of times, and then it ended in a closet. So I don't know if it is really an extra addition to Flight. For streaming, it's not so nice, and you put that headset on your head for your audience, but maybe it gives an extra feeling to your flight. I don't have any experience with that. And of course, also thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it a lot. Um, I don't have all the names in my head, so if I already following you, okay. If I'm not following you right now, I'm absolutely gonna follow you back, and I hope I landed safe. So yeah, see, not that bad for a rookie. I'm almost there, I guess. we're having troubles again. Nice, 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 nice. I'm absolutely gonna watch your stream a bit later. When I finally managed to get in in Lublin in Poland. I'm gonna stretch my legs a bit, and yeah. And I'm back on PC because I was away for a very, very long time. I only had played console, used a little bit of Flight Simulator on my OLED television in the living room, and then finally head back to PC for maybe being away for more than 10 years, I guess. So yeah, only had a laptop, an MSI, what had a very nice graphic card way back, but yeah, but then I was again here on Flight Simulator, and my gosh, complete different world. Yeah, it's it's absolutely different. I was flying over the Norwegian scenery, and I was really enjoying the view the whole time. Outside, the lightning effects, the rain, the yeah, everything. It's nothing can compare on your PC. Of course, you also have to have a nice PC, of course, to put stuff on ultra if you want to have ultra settings. But I can do it now, so I'm lucky to have such an PC. So yeah, Lublin. Wow, you managed to get there. But I'm first gonna pass over the airport to look how it's situated, and then make a corner. Can you even imagine that I also had to do ATC if I don't even know how my instruments work? So that comes in a later time. It's a pretty long runway for the Cessna. I must do that. It's funny, there's even a little one on the right. So we should have the autopilot fly manual now. I hope that my mouse. Where is it? We even have speed brakes. Come down a bit. Sorry. bit more. Even kijken. Let me see one more time. Maybe you can go a little bit further. And I think we have done it. Engine power off, cut off. Now let's see outside. And we landed. And she looks pretty happy, so, and I'm happy because the landing was, I guess, not so bad at all. And I want to thank you so much for being in my stream. And I absolutely gonna catch you up in about 90 minutes, and I'm gonna look at your stream, and I'm gonna follow you back. So thanks so much, and everybody who enjoys the stream, maybe not live, but will look it up later. Thank you so much for your support. I really much appreciate it, and see you soon again. And greetings from Lublin Airport in Poland. We finally reached it. Bye bye.